for a recall because I'm going to need some terms. So let me just quickly tell you what are the terms. There are some definition. I'm borrowing some definition from another text for the reference. What is a rational function? Whenever you have a function with numerator as a polynomial and denominator as a polynomial, then we call it a rational function. Okay, so this is a standard definition. Last time we talked about the vertical asymptotes. So how the vertical asymptote is going? So when you take the limit, give me a second, yes. You need to first look at the denominator. Whenever the denominator is 0, at those points, because it is a rational function, you try to take x tends to, just suppose at a, the denominator is going to be 0, use try to take the limit as x tends to a plus or a minus. If the value of the function tends to either plus infinity or minus infinity, you get a vertical asymptote there. And the concept of whole, I think we discussed in the previous class, where the function is not defined at a, that is denominator is 0, but the numerator is also 0. So we cancel out those terms and we get a finite limit at that point. So that was a whole. Other than that, we also discussed the horizontal asymptote. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now let me just talk about one more step of finding the vertical asymptote. I think this is what we have done. Yes. It is just the summary of last class. I'm not going to discuss much about it. How to find the hole's vertical asymptote, we did it. Now the question is, let us just try to identify the curves and just try to solve them. Okay, so I'm going to start with an example. We just try to first fix the example, how the example will go on, and just try to observe the situation here. For this present class, you need to focus on these points. Whatever we have learned, so we are going to use them. In order to sketch graphing of rational function, you need to find the factor, the numerator and the denominator, if necessary, to check some common factor. If there are common factors, that means there may be a hole there. Okay, so you need to check the factorization first. Find the x and y intercept where they're intersecting the axis. X intercept stands for wherever it intersects the x-axis, y intercept wherever it intersects the y-axis. Find the vertical and horizontal asymptote. You need to find those. If the degree of numerator is one more than degree of denominator, then you will be having an oblique asymptote, which they are using the word a slant asymptote. Okay, determine the behavior near the vertical asymptote. We need to find out the behavior of the function near the vertical asymptote. Find as many additional points as we needed. So these are some points we need to just focus on this, and that means our whole structure will be around this. So let me just start with a question, and you please try to help me with that. It is going to be a simple question for you. The first question is, look at the graph, please. Sketch the graph of this one. So x plus 6 upon x minus 2. This is given to you. So for this particular question, let me just talk about the x-intercept. For x-intercept, what did you need to put? You need to put your rx. This is the function equals to 0. Rx equals to 0 stand for the numerator is 0. When you put the new numerator 0, you get x equals to minus 6 there. Right?
Yeah.
Then you use what is the y-intercept there. For y-intercept, you need to put x equals to 0. Okay, in the function rx, what you get?
You get 6. You get 6 over
Rx
negative
is
2,
6 over negative 2. Perfectly okay. That is
which is
negative
negative
3.
3.
So up to this point, what I can tell you, the graph is going to be 0, 3, x is 0, and y is -3 is going to be this point somewhere. Am I right? This is the point. Let me just denote this by B there, and this is A. And the other one is going to be y 0, x -6. This is the point going to be A for you. So let me just rewrite 6, 0. This is going to be how much? Please help. 0 -3.
0,
So
-3.
I have denoted 2 points there. Clear term? So now I need to talk about the asymptote basically. So let me just please help me with the vertical asymptote.
It would be y equals 2, or no, x equals 2.
Perfectly okay. X equals 2 is going to vertical asymptote. So please help me. I'm going to take this is going to my vertical asymptote.
Okay.
Okay. Now just a question. Just a question. Just suppose I have some values like 2.1 there. And I have a value like x equals to 1.9. You can assume. Can you please tell me what is the value of Rx there? Just numerically, I need to get the positive and the negative values, basically how the values will go on. What should be this value?
It would be 8.1.
It is going to be x 2.1 plus 6 divided by 2.1 minus 2, that is 8.1 divided by 0.1. So that
Which is
means it
8.
is going to be positive. So I'm expecting that the graph should be somewhere here.
Okay.
Okay. So if you put Rx equals 1.9, so that is going to be 1.9 plus 6 divided by 1.9 minus 2. So what is the observation there? The graph is going to be how much? It is going to be 7.9 divided by 0.1, but the sign is negative. That means my graph is somewhere here. So I get the positions. Any doubt?
Okay. No.
Okay. Next step. Please help me in finding the horizontal asymptote.
Would it be y equals 1?
Okay, y equals 1. Okay, so you just what you have done, you have taken limit x tends to infinity plus or minus whatever Rx. Am I right? So this is you are telling me x tends to plus or minus infinity. It should be a little bit bigger. X plus 6 over x minus 2, which is 1. So basically, you told me y equals to 1 is a horizontal asymptote. It is the only horizontal asymptote. So allow me to just use a horizontal line to represent y equals to 1 there. No issues?
No.
Okay. So now we are ready with the solution. Please try to help me. What is an asymptote? The graph moves along the asymptote, okay, for a longer time. That means we use the word up to infinity in any direction. So just focus on this curve. We started from very high value and it was an asymptote, and then after it will go along this curve. It will not intersect the graph. Why? Because both are asymptote. Graph never intersect the asymptote as x tends to infinity or whatever the situation.
Okay.
Second statement. As you know, this is the asymptote for you. Okay. And we also know that the value is negative there. So the value is going to intersect like this. This is going to be your point B there. This is going to be your point A. These are the 2 points of intersection we have already obtained. Clear?
Okay.
So it is going to be approximately the curve. Additionally, we need to learn something like that whenever there is a function like 1 upon x, the graph of the function will look like this in the first and in the third quadrant. Whenever the graph is 1 upon x square, it is going to be in the first and the second quadrant. So some graphs should be remembered. So this is the graph of the function. Any doubt?
No.
Perfectly okay. And after that, give me a second. Let us just try to take a look at the different function, and I'll share. After this, I'll just try to take questions from the PDF, whatever you sent me. Yes. Sketch the graph of the following rational function, which is given to you. So, starting from the beginning, we need to draw a vertical and horizontal line. These are your x-axis, y-axis, that is your xy plane. Now, please help me. I need the intercept basically. So, if you put x equals 0, what is your rx? Is it one of is it minus 1?
Yeah.
So that means this is the point somewhere here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I ask you, just put Rx equal to 0, Rx is your y. That means my Rx equals 0. This is what I wish. What should be the value of x? There is no value of x. Why? Because the numerator is not there. Numerator is 1 and 1 cannot be 0. So
Oh,
it will
yeah.
never intersect the x-axis. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So no x-intercept. Now, third point. Tell me vertical asymptotes.
-1 and 1.
Vertical asymptotes. Perfectly okay. So you told me there are two vertical asymptotes. One is going to be x equals 1 there. One is going to be x equals -1. Okay. So first for x equals 1 there. Second, your x equals -1. Please help me to identify the place where they will be. For 1, please try to help me. If x is going to be like 1.1, what should be the value of Rx? Is it positive or negative? I'm interested. And when x is going to be like 0.9, 0.9 basically, please try to help me with the value of Rx. Can you please help?
Mm-hmm.
I need to
For
check the positivity and negativity basically.
for 1.1, it would be 10/21.
It is going to be 10/21, which is positive. So I'm expecting that the graph should be somewhere like this. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
next.
And then for the other one, the other one is also going to be a positive. I
Both are
got
positive. Both are positive. Okay, no issues are there. Both are positive. So, okay, then no issues. Uh, okay, now please help me with the same structure. X equals -1 is there. I need to ask you at x equals to, it is right of -1, that is negative 0.9, and on the left of -1, that is -1.1. Please help me with the values of Rx. They're positive or negative. What are the values basically?
it'd be negative for -0.9, and for -1.1, it would be it would also be negative.
Give me a second. How all the values are going to be negative? This is a little bit strange actually. It should not be the case. Uh, Give me a second. Should I check the values? Just
Sure, yeah.
suppose 0.9 is there, so it is going to be 1 upon 0.9 plus 1 multiplied by 0.9 minus 1. Certainly this value is negative there.
Oh,
Can you please check? Okay, one value is positive
yeah.
and negative means my graph should be somewhere here on the left of 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, when you put x equals negative 0.9, so please help me. It is negative 0.9 minus 1. and you already have negative 0.9. Sorry, it was plus 1 and minus 1. So in both the cases, this is going to be, the sign is going to be, please help. It is positive multiplied by negative. The answer is going to be negative there. So I am somewhere here. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
this value is
and for the
going to
second one, be positive.
stay. It is going to positive. So I just got the direction where I will be whenever I'm on the left or the right about the vertical asymptote. This is the thing I need to know. Next, I need to ask you, please help me in the horizontal asymptote. Please help me with the horizontal asymptote.
Okay.
Rx is the same for you. It is 1 over x plus 1 and
Mhm.
x minus 1. So you can obviously check as x tends to infinity. This Rx is going to be how much? 0. Am I right?
Oh, yeah.
That means y equals to 0. That is the x-axis is going to be the asymptote. Even if you choose negative infinity, the answer is going to be same.
Okay.
So I'm just making use of it. So I'm expecting to have this line as going to be our asymptote there. So I have
Mhm.
got 3 asymptotes till now. So what is the expected graph? Like I told you, the graph will be closer here and it will go like this. It will move with the asymptote up to infinity. Agree?
Yeah.
Now the graph intersect this curve. I told you it is negative on the left, on the right of minus 1. On the left of 1, also it is negative. So expected, because it is just a polynomial, it will go like this.
Okay.
Really just connecting the points. This is an asymptote for you. You can just try to figure out the values. They are positive or negative. See, you need to have some values. I have not used the value. You can pick the value, like if x is going to be minus 5, is it going to be negative or positive? Certainly it is going to be positive. The graph will go like this. Because both are asymptotes for you. So this is the final
Mhm.
graph for you. It
Okay.
is very bad. Just to give a second. It should be a single line. Yes. So I'm expecting it will not intersect here. It will look like this. So let me just share with you the graph of this uh, whole question. You need to make use of some points there to get the position of the graph. I use some point initially, and then after I'm just putting this, taking the screenshot of the graph. Just try to check. This is the similar graph we have obtained. Right, this is the similar
Mhm.
graph we have obtained. They have used some additional points, like I used 1.1, 1.2, something like that. So they are using some definite points. So whenever you have a definite graph, you can just assume 2 minus 1 by 2, what will be the values. You can just use those points to just take the path of the graph.
Mhm.
No doubt there.
No doubt.
So this is the situation when the degree of denominator is more than degree of numerator. Okay. So
Okay.
up to this point, we can either have a horizontal or a vertical asymptote, but nothing else. Now there is a question where you have degree of numerator is bigger than degree of denominator. In this case, we will be having another asymptote, that is the slant asymptote or the oblique asymptote. Just look at the statement here for the moment. Sketch the graph of the rational function Rx given to you, x square plus 2 divided by x minus 1. Please help me in dividing x square plus 2 I can divide by, please help me with x minus 1, what I will have. What will I have?
You'd have x.
X time, it is going to be x square negative x, negative positive, cancel out. This is going to be x positive 2. So I'm going to do it one more time with 1. So it is x minus 1. What should be negative positive 3? So that means to say that the function Rx we are having, it is going to be quotient x plus 1, remainder was 3, and divisor was x minus 1. Do you agree?
Yeah.
So the degree of numerator is just 1 more than the degree of denominator. In this type of rational function, I can tell you there is a slant asymptote.
Okay, yeah.
And that is going to be y equals to x plus 1. Okay.
Okay.
And how can you verify? Like we discussed in the previous class, you can take x tends to infinity, rx minus x plus 1, which is going to be limit x tends to infinity, actually in both the direction, even if you take positive, negative, infinity. This is 3 over x minus 1. It is going to be always 0. So that is why it is an asymptote we discussed.
Okay, yeah.
Let us talk about the two asymptote that we have discussed basically. One is vertical asymptote. Vertical asymptote. Please help me with the vertical asymptote. For the vertical asymptote, just the denominator, look at the denominator.
Oh,
So
it'd
I
be
can
1.
tell you that x equals to 1 is going to vertical asymptote. And like before, I need to check what may be the value of the function on the right and what may be the value of the function on the left. This is what I need, like 0.90. Okay. So I'm expecting that this value, the first value is going to be positive and the second
And
value is going to be negative.
negative.
Yes, we will
Yeah.
choose some definite point, maybe later on we can choose. Okay. Next,
Okay.
please help me with the horizontal asymptote.
There is none.
There is no asymptote. I think you are right there. Can you please give me the reasoning why?
Because
Because the degree of numerator is more than degree of denominator. Whenever this is the situation, there is no horizontal asymptote.
yeah.
Okay. So no horizontal asymptote. So let us just and one more thing I need to know is the intercept basically. So let me just rewrite my Rx for the moment rational function is x square plus 2 divided by x minus 1. So I'm asking you to put x equals 0 there. What will be the value of y? Y is nothing but your Rx. Is it going to be 2 there with a negative sign?
Yeah.
So this is the point of this is the point on the y-axis, intercept basically. And next, I'm asking you to put this Rx equals to 0. That means numerator equals 0.
So negative
There
square
is
root
no
negative
value.
2.
No value.
Oh yeah, it's
Because
imaginary.
you will get square root of minus 2, so no values are there. Additionally, I will be required some other values. You will help me with those values as and when required. Okay, so give me a
Okay.
second. Let me just get some points there. This time I'm going to use a definite graph for the moment. X equals to 1 was there, then x equals, what are the asymptote we have?
X equals 1 and then y equals x plus 1.
Only these two asymptotes are there,
Yeah,
nothing else.
only those 2. Yeah.
Okay, just try to help me. Yes. Give me a second. Yes. Okay. So I used Desmos to help me with plotting the asymptotes so that I can get a little bit better picture. Okay,
Okay.
almost definite picture. Okay, so you just try to help me because I have got the two asymptotes. I told you at 1.1, Rx is positive, 0.9 it is negative. So I'm expecting that my graph is somewhere here. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, somewhere here. And you please, okay. At 0.9, my graph is going to somewhere here. No doubt.
No
Uh,
doubt.
there is only one point of intersection, that is 0 minus 2. 0 minus 2 will be somewhere here.
Yeah.
Okay, you can get additional point. That means I'm expecting to have a graph something like that. Why I'm going along this line? Because this line is also an asymptote. Do
Yeah.
you agree?
hmm
Okay. And then how it will look like? I need some additional points there. Can you please check what may be the value at 2? What may be the value at 4? Can you please check?
At 2,
At x equals 2,
it'd be
what is the
6.
value? It will,
At
will be
2,
6
it'd be
there.
6.
That means I'm here. Okay.
And at 4, it would be 6. Wait, what? Wait, I don't think I did. 18 over 3. Yeah, 6.
Okay. Is it so?
4, 4 squared would be 16 plus 2 would be 18. And then 4 minus 1 is 3. So 18 over 3 is 6.
Okay. And how this value is going to be? 2 square, that is 4. Okay. Just tell me x equals 6 there.
It'd be at x equals 6, it would be 36 plus 2, 38 over 5. 38 over 5 is 7.8. It's 7.6.
So that means to say that at 2, let me just use the 0.6 there. This is the 0.26 there. Okay. You can just get some point like 3. 3 square plus 2 is going to be how much?
9.
9. And 9 by 2 is going to 4.5. 4.5 is going to somewhere here. Okay. 4.5 somewhere here. So I should be getting a graph like something like that. And ultimately it will go along this graph because this is going to be asymptote. Something like that will be there. Okay. Now, is there any other branch? The answer may be negative because for it is a function. For every value of x, you will be having a different value. So I'm expecting that there is no value outside these. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the expected graph, and let me just show you what the graph you are having right now. This is the type of graph they are having, and the table, that means using some points. See, you need to also include in your working some observation about the points. What will be the value of the Rx at these points? Okay, now you are ready with the uh, with the questions given to you in your assignment. Now let me just go there and try to get them. Give me a second. Where is the file? Yes. You have some questions based on the
No.
same. Oh, in the exercise I'm talking about.
Oh, and the exercise, I don't have any particular questions. I did
Like this, it is given to you L1B.7 sketch rational function. Can we use it now?
Also, I did questions 1 through 3, but 4 I did it, but I got confused because I think I did it wrong. Because my graph
Okay.
looks like really weird.
Okay, it's for the moment. If you have the graph of 1, can you please send it to me? Do you have?
Yeah, I have
Okay.
it.
Just send it to me. Let me just see how you tried the question.
Okay. Should I show my work too?
Just a screenshot if you can share.
Okay.
Okay, I was no issues. Okay, so should we try with 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, First observation is it is a rational function and the degree of numerator is bigger than the degree of denominator. And how much the difference is? Difference is 1 there. So I can tell you there is no horizontal asymptote, but there is a oblique asymptote.
Yeah.
Okay, there is no horizontal asymptote, but I'm expecting to have a oblique asymptote. Can you please help me for the oblique asymptote?
Mm-hmm.
For this, you need to divide the numerator by the denominator. I'm asking you to help me dividing this 16x, x cube minus 16x by this 2x square minus 2x minus 12. So first of all, I will be using 1 by 2x, which
Yeah,
is
and
going
that
to
would
be x cube. Yeah, please.
minus x squared.
Minus x square. Negative
Minus,
12, basically.
so it'd be
Minus
negative 6x.
6x, perfectly okay. So it is negative, positive. The sign here was negative there. And
Yeah.
I'm using this 0x, 0x square for the moment. So when
So
you
it'd be
simplify, it will be
negative x squared minus
positive x
minus.
square.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's
Oh,
going
and
to
then
be
it'd
how much?
be negative 10x
Yes, this is positive, negative 10x. You are right there. I was wrong. You are right. No confusion up to this point. Okay, so now this time I need only 1 by 2.
Oh yeah.
So how much it is? It is x square. This is going to be minus x. This is going to be minus 6 there. When you just change the sign and what
negative 9x plus 6.
negative 9x plus 6 there. I think I need to keep up to this point. So the function fx is going to be 1 by 2x
Plus 1
plus
half.
1 by 2 and plus reminder that is negative 9x plus 6 divided by how much?
2x squared minus 2x minus 12.
2x square minus 2x
Minus,
minus 12 there. It is minus 12, sorry. It looks like positive minus 12. So I can tell
mm,
you that y equals to 1 by 2x plus 1 by 2 is going to be oblique asymptote.
yeah.
Yes. So up to this point, there is no issue. Now, please try to help me. Now, I'm talking about the vertical asymptote. Next is vertical asymptote. For all these asymptotes, I'm just trying to first simplify the or factorize the numerator denominator. That will be really helpful if there is any whole. So it is x square minus 16. The denominator, if I can take 2 as common, so I'm getting negative 12 there. Is it 12?
Yeah,
Yes.
and negative 6.
Oh, yes. It is x minus 4 and x plus 4. Please try to help me with the denominator. What are the factors here? X
X
minus
2 times x minus 3, x plus 2.
So that means there is no common factor. There is
Yeah.
no common factor. So I can tell you there are two vertical asymptotes are there. The first vertical asymptote is going to be x equals 3 there. And the second vertical asymptote is going to be x equals
X
how
equals
much?
negative 2.
Negative 2
Negative
there. You're
2.
absolutely right. Okay. So like before, I need the sign. What is the value of x of the function f at x equals 3.1? Just write and just left of 3. I need the sign basically. And also, I'm going to use the same. What is the value at negative 1.9 and positive negative 2.1? These are the values I need. Can you please help me? What is the value of the function there? Positive, negative sign, please.
For 3.1, it would be negative.
It will be negative.
For
Give me a second. 3.1, it is negative. Okay.
For 2.9, it's positive.
2.9, it is positive. Okay.
For
Next information.
For negative 1.9, it would be positive.
Okay, see, I'm not calculating the value. I'm expecting you to calculate. Okay, and the next value?
Negative.
Okay, fx is negative there. Please, we need some more points, and for the accuracy, let me just use Desmos to float up to whatever we have done. There are vertical lines like x equals 3 there, x equals minus 2 there, and y equals 1/2, 1 by, sorry, 1 by 2x plus 1 by 2. Okay, so I'm using the Desmos there. I need to also get the point of intersection, that is intercept basically. Okay. This I will talk about now. So this is the graph using the Desmos. Up to now, I just got the asymptotes only. Okay, and let me just place quickly. These are the 3 lines I placed based on whatever I have observed. Next, I need some special point and the x-intercept, y-intercept basically. So please try to help me. The function was, let me just recall the function, x minus 4, x plus 4. The function like we discussed, x minus 4, x plus 4, and you are having this 2 x minus 3, x plus 2. Tell me, if I put x equals 0, what is the value of the function?
That would be
0.
That would be undefined. Oh, no, yeah, it would be 0 because the numerator would be 0.
So that means the graph is passing through this point, 0 there.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Next observation. If I ask you to put the function equals to 0, the values of x are going to be 0, 4, and minus 4. Right? So
Yeah.
I can tell you that minus 4 will be somewhere here. Sorry, I should use the different color. And positive 4 is somewhere here. What was the vertical asymptote? Positive 4 is going to be somewhere here. The function is going to be 0 at these points. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me just denote the point of whatever I have obtained. And like you told me, x equals 3.1, the function is negative. Remember this step? So that means I'm expecting the function to be somewhere here. Oh,
Yeah.
at 3.1, it's somewhere here. This is where I'm expecting the function. At 2.9, I'm expecting the function should be positive, so it should be somewhere here, near about the asymptote, right? Look at the 1.9. This is going to be x equals to 1.9 is going to be on the right side. The function is positive, so I'm expecting the function to be somewhere here. Okay, and can you just check once more the sign of the function, please, at negative 1.9?
Yeah.
Use your calculator, whatever. I'm a little bit unsure about this.
Oh, it's positive.
It is positive. Okay.
And the other one is negative.
That one is going to be negative. Please give me 1 second. Let me just confirm the situation there. The function value at negative 1.9. Negative 1.9. The first one is negative. Negative. Third one is positive. Divide by. It is 2 there. Negative 1.9. It is negative there. And it is positive there. So I hope the value is going to be negative. Can you please check? Just plug negative 1.9. X is negative. X minus 4 is negative. X plus 4 is positive. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
The denominator is 2x minus 3. X minus 3 is negative. And then after x plus 2 is going to be positive there because x is negative 1.9. So there are three negatives. So the value is going to be negative. So there is a error in the calculation. It should be negative. It should be positive.
Okay.
Okay. So that means to say that what should I expect? On the right side of this x equals to 2, the graph is somewhere here. And on the left side, the graph is somewhere here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now you can use some points there to identify what are the values. At 0, I'm having this value. Can you please tell me what is the value at x equals to 1 there of the function? What is the value at x equals minus 1? I need some points there. What I need
Yeah.
at x equals to 1, what is the value? X equals minus 1, what is the value?
For 1, it would be negative 15 over 2 times negative 2 times 5. So for 1, it would be negative 15 over negative 20, which
Just a
is
1, it is
negative
minus 3,
0.75.
it is 5 there. Then you have 1, it is minus 2 there, it is 3. Am I right? At 1.
Oh, wait, no, it'd be 5 because it would be 1 plus 4.
1 plus 4 is 5 there. Check. And 1 plus 3, 1 plus 2 is
Oh,
3
on the
there.
bottom. Oh, I misread x plus 2 as x plus 4.
Okay, it is x plus 2 there. Okay. So I think the
And
value is going to be positive there without any issue. It is 5 by 4. 5 by 4 is going to be 1 point something, something that is positive. So you got. So this is the value. So I'm expecting that I will come down from the top and I will touch this point. And then after, please help me with the value of f minus 1.
that would be negative 15 over 8.
Negative 15 over 8, that means somewhere here. So I'm expecting to just join that value and go. So I'm expecting to go along this curve up to infinity. So I have made use of these asymptotes. Any doubt there?
How can it go through the slant asymptote?
See, asymptote basically the graph goes along the asymptote up to infinity. Okay, so these are finite value. As x tends to infinity, you can ask me, it will not intersect. For example, it is coming down and it will touch this point, and then after it will go like this. As x tends to infinity, the graph is going to be along this line. Are you getting the point? In some shorter time, it may intersect without any issue, because this area, it is not infinity basically. Are you getting the point? This area, it is from like -2 to 3. It is not an infinity. So here the graph may intersect the asymptote, but as x tends to infinity, the graph will not intersect the oblique asymptote.
Oh, okay.
Similar situation is there, like we discussed. We have a point there, so I'm coming upward from the bottom and just joining this point, and I will certainly use. I will ask you what is the point at 5. Let me 6 there. You can just get 15 there. So to get some values, and then after I'm expecting that I will go along this curve like this. So this is the graph I'm expecting.
Okay.
No issues.
No issues.
Okay, so because it is a function, I'm not expecting any other branch of the function. At any point, you will be having only a single value. So let me just try to plot this graph. Give me a second. Let me just try to verify. The asymptotes for x equals 3 there, x equals -2 there, and that is all. Give me a second. Let me just try to get a screenshot. So this is the graph using the Desmos. Okay, and you can easily observe this is an asymptote for you. This is again an asymptote for you, and this is also an asymptote for you. Other than that, whatever left, it is going to be the part of the graph.
Okay.
Okay, so this is one such problem. Let me just go to the next question. Give me a second. So is it done? There is a similar question, question number 6, based on the same. You wanna give it a try?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So please be ready with the pen and paper and try to help me with the questions. Look at this term, first divide them and tell me what should be the oblique asymptote. What is the remainder? Please try to help me.
Okay. For my slant asymptote, I got -1/4 x plus 1/2.
Okay, just give me a second. You're getting -1/4 x plus 1/2. What is the remainder there? What is the remainder? Hello?
Hello?
What is the remainder?
The remainder I did not do that yet. It's 1/2 0 -6x. I got -6x.
-6x. Okay. Let me just check the values. Meanwhile, you just talk about the vertical asymptote,
Okay.
and you need to tell me the value nearby the vertical asymptote, positive, negative. What are the values?
Okay.
Done.
Yeah, for the vertical asymptotes, I got 0 and -3.
And just a second, 0 is going to be whole. If you can see, there is a term 0 in the numerator and 0 in the denominator, like x -0. So I can tell you that at x equals to 0, you will have a whole.
Oh. Oh, okay.
So the
And then
only asymptote you have is x equals to 3 is going to be the only vertical asymptote for you. So you need to
oh
try to
right.
observe the value at 3.1. and at 2.9, these are the values. I'm expecting you to tell me the sign without any calculation mistake.
For 2.9, I got negative, and for 3.1, I got
Okay, you are right up to this point.
negative again.
Both the values are negative. Okay, let me just try to observe. Give me a second, please. I'm just going to further factorize the numerator. It is x positive 4 x minus 3 divide by what you have, negative 4x, and it is x minus 3 there. I'm asking you to plug the value 3.1. Okay, so the first term is positive, 3.1 plus 4, it is positive, 3.1, it is positive. In the denominator you have, it is negative 4, x is going to be 3.4, it is positive, and 3.1 minus 3.3, it is positive there. So this value is going to be negative for you. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
You got the same answer or different?
Yeah, I got negative for both.
Perfectly okay. So the first task is complete. Similarly, I am expecting that the second value should be negative there. Oh, so it should be positive with the opposite sign. Is it so?
Positive would be positive times negative over negative times negative. So yeah, it should be negative.
Should be negative. Oh, okay. Even if you have an issue, you just put the values. 2.9 is positive, then after x plus 4, 2.9 plus 4 is positive. This is negative, divide by negative is already there. Forget about 4. X is 2.9. 2.9 is how much? Positive.
Positive.
And 2.9 minus 3, it is going to be negative. So there are three negative values. So it is also going to be negative.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me just check the values. Give me a second so that there should not be any confusion. Y equals x cube plus x square minus 12x divided by negative 4x cube minus 12x. Yes, and x equals to 3 is going to be a vertical asymptote.
Yeah.
There seems to be an issue there. Okay, we'll just try to adjust somewhere. Oh, it is my writing mistake actually. X equals 3 or minus 3? There is a mistake from my side actually. It is not your mistake. It is a mistake from my side. It should be positive there, right?
Yeah.
It should be positive. So the asymptote is going to be minus 3. So it is not your mistake. It is my mistake. And I can tell you this is going to be x equals minus 3 is going to be the vertical asymptote. On the left of this, I should use negative 2.9 and negative 3.1. So that is why both the values are coming out to be the same. The value of the function is going to be positive in this case. The value of the function is going to be negative in this case. These are the corrections.
Okay.
Okay. So you also get oblique asymptote like y equals negative 1, 4 plus 1 by 2. Now we need the intercepts. Now I'm asking you to put x equals 0 there. Tell me the value of the function which is not defined because it is 0 by 0 format. Am I right?
Yeah.
So next, I'm asking you to just put fx equals to 0.
That'd
Tell
be
me the
negative 4 and 3.
It's going to be -4 and 3, and I'm not including 0 there, but because the function is not defined at 0. Okay, so keeping in mind these points, you give me a second. Let me just use Desmos to plot up to this point. So give me a second, please. I have got y equals to -1/4x plus 1/2. This is an asymptote. X equals to -3 is an asymptote there. You have points -4, 0, and you have points like 3, 0. There is a hole at 0, 0. Am I right? So let me just
Yeah.
try to plot all these values. I will be using some other values based on the requirement actually. So now please try to help me with the graph there. And these are the informations we have obtained up to this point. I told you the graph was positive on the left of the horizontal line, and it was negative from this side. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the point there. So, and this is asymptote. So I'm expecting that it will go like this.
Yeah.
Right? No issues. Okay. Now, this is going to be a hole there. The graph is nowhere here. It is a hole.
Mm-hmm.
The graph is going to touch this intersect the x-axis at this point, and it is an asymptote. So I'm expecting that the graph should go like this. And how I will verify the same fact? Something like that. Now you please try to help me. At x equals to 0, the this value is not going to be defined for you. Now please try to
Mm-hmm.
help me with some values. At x equals to 2, get the value of the function. Get the value of the function. At x equals to 1, get f1. At x equals to -1, get f -1, please.
Okay. For 2, it would be 12 over 40, which is 3 over 10. So 0.3.
0 point, that means it is close to 0. It is going to be 0.3. 0.3 will be somewhere here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
for 1, it would be -10 over -10 over 16, which is 5 over 8.
5/8, it's going to somewhere here. Okay. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I told you that 0 is the whole for you. Okay. 0 is the whole stands for, just try to help me. What is limit x tends to 0 of fx? It is a whole,
That
but
would
the limit may exist. What is
that
that
would
value?
be 3 over -4.
It is going to be x plus 4, x minus 3. X plus 4,
It'd be
x minus 3 divide
it'd be
by
1.
x plus 3.
I got 1. F of x
Just
would.
just a second, just a second. You get
Mm-hmm.
1. Okay. So 1 will be somewhere here. So the whole at 0 stands for this value is going to be outside. So what I can tell you, you need to just sorry. You need to go along the graph, go like this. There is a hole. Keeping in mind there is a hole, just try to join them. This is the graph of the function you will get.
Sorry, my
Any
meeting just
confusion?
cut out. What did you just say? My meeting, like, for some reason it wasn't working for a second.
Okay. Okay. What I told you, there is a hole. I get the value, like you told me, the value at as limit x and 0 of the function is going to be 1. So that means there is a point like x is 0, y is 1, which is a hole. So you need to just put a circle there, and this point is not going to be included. Other than that, you were having positive value there. So you can just go down and you can just check the value at -2. I'm expecting that there will be the positive values. Try to join this line. You need to just escape this point. Okay, this point will not be included. Go along the same line, same curve, and it will touch this. It will touch this point also, and it will go along the horizontal line. This is the graph I'm
Okay.
expecting should be the answer. Okay.
Yeah.
So my request to you now, because it is almost the session ending of the session, you please try the questions based on your assignment as much as you can and try to finish it. And if it is not an issue, you can send me the assignment also after the or whatever the working you do. After that, you can send me the assignment. Is it possible?
Okay. Yeah. Once I finish, like, send you my answers.
Yes, yes, that will be really good. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll see you in the next class, Vidya. Bye bye.
Bye.
Enjoy.